basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Last season with the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram became a star. Often his own toughest critic, Ingram said, "My motivation is being the best I can be. I can't be perfect, but if I do all I can, I think I can be close to perfect." Kevin, he's putting in the work to get as close as he can. Back to you.
He is indeed, DA. Thank you. And checking out some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ante Graham is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Williamson. And it's Hayes in at the 4-man position. And for Detroit, we've got Okafor, Diallo out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Grant and Stewart in a power forward position. Well, something you'll love, Clark. We should see some terrific rebounding here in this one.
I love the glass eaters, Kevin. You know that was part of the strength of my game back in the day. Way back in the day. I mean, these teams are right at the top of the league when it comes to closing out stops with defensive rebound. Glass eaters galore in this one.
Now here's Ingram. And Okafor with the block. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
A slam dunk by Diallo.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Here's Ingram following the bucket by the Pistons. There's the pass to Hayes. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here's Ingram. 14 points from him the last game against Boston.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Here's Joseph. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket to the left wing. Okafor in the post, guarded by Valanciunas. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Williamson with the ball. And it's Graham missing.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Here's Diallo. Oh!
My goodness. Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And that one's good. Ingram.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
6 on the shot clock. Grant the pass to Okafor. The 3 from Joseph. Rebounded by Valanciunas. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. That puts them in the lead. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set, he has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
The first one falls.
Yeah, you can just see it in Corey Joseph. He loves to hoop. I mean, he's a talented offensive player who also gets after it on defense.
And Joseph drops them both. And so Graham will bring it up for New Orleans. They trail by 1. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
In the corner, it's Diallo. Shoots over Ingram, and he overshot that one, missing.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Pass to Williamson. Over Diallo. No good on that one. Now the Pistons take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Pass to Hayes. Ingram with it. Back to Hayes. Clock at 6. And it's Graham missing.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Ingram, and Grant sends it back.
Superb focus from Grant that time defensively, protecting the rim, keeping his eyes on the ball so he could anticipate that shot.
Shot by Joseph, no good. The Pelicans trail. Ingram outside. Up top, Graham. Back to Ingram. Yep, it counts.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Joseph. He averages about 5 points a game. Pass to Diallo. And here is Joseph. Graham defending. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. You know how this goes, Clark. Some guys check the standings every morning. Others won't look at it at all. They'll try to avoid it. What was your approach?
Well, you know, we were struggling as a team during my time in the NBA with the Pacers, so I wasn't doing too much standing watching. But for those guys that are thinking about it, it varies. Individuals look at it differently. I would be a guy who wouldn't want to see it all the time. That's like getting on the scale every day. That wouldn't serve me too well.
First free throw is good. And Joseph drops them both. So it's the Pelicans now. They trail by 1. Graham, the pass to Hayes. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ingram's got 9.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The pass to Okafor. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
First one falls for him. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Hayes comes in for Corey Joseph. And so he makes both from the line.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Now here's Graham, covered by Hayes. Shoots from 12. Misses off the right iron.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Jackson misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Hayes. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Hayes the pass to Okafor. Back to Hayes. There's the lob to the hoop. And then Okafor slams it in.
Okafor has really nice chemistry with his teammates. I mean, good establishing eye contact and then rising up to throw down those alley-oop passes.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Jahlil Okafor making his last shot. Here's Valanciunas. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. Satoransky comes in for Williamson. Valanciunas hits them both. For Detroit, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Pass to Jackson. And he makes good on the layup.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Passes it to Graham. Back to Satoransky. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Hayes with the steal. He kicks it to Doumbouya. Olynyk the pass to Jackson. And here is Doumbouya from deep. And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Jackson against Satoransky. Jackson misses.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Valanciunas. Doumbouya pulls it in. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Dishes it to Hayes. Banked in off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pelicans trail by 3. Now the pass to Satoransky. From 12 feet out. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up and banks it in.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Pass to Lyles. Back to Hayes. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And so here is New Orleans following the bucket by the Pistons. Can't hit from in close. It's Jackson with the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
You know, when I saw Jackson back in college, I thought he was the best two-way player in the country. I mean, he's athletic, he's confident, he's aggressive. Man, he plays with the verve that you like to see a guy play with.
Garrett Temple has checked in for New Orleans. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Now here's Hayes. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. And it's Doumbouya in the corner. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. So it's Detroit now. 3-point lead. Shot clock at 5. Lyles kicks to Doumbouya. And the 3 off target. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Valanciunas, rebounded by the Pistons.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
And here is Doumbouya. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Jackson. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Outstanding concentration from Jackson there. I mean, so good at getting into the defense and knocking down these hard-to-make shots.
Pelicans trail by 5. Passes to Temple. To the left side wing. Here's Valanciunas. It will not find the hoop. It's his 3rd miss. He has made 2. Detroit's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. In 3rd, the Pelicans.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Now, here's Doumbouya. D right on him. Here's Olynyk. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Fires the 3. Hart, no good. Pistons leading by 7. To the inside. 9 feet out. Got a piece of it. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. .102 left in the first quarter. Pass to Temple. Now here's Valanciunas. Olynyk is covering.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back, and I understand that, but you should send at least one guy after those.
Here's Hayes after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Doumbouya passes to Lyles to the paint, and the basket by Olynyk. And the Pistons lead by 7.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Temple, guarded by Jackson. Temple, the pass to Valanciunas. Hernan Gomez in the corner. Second shot opportunity, and Valanciunas with the layup. Valanciunas has got 10 points in the game.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
This one for 3. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 5-point game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Pistons, Doumbouya is out there with Lyles. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then there's Hayes. And it's Olynyk in at the 5, roaming the paint. For Detroit, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
That's good from Doumbouya. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Now here's Diallo. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Doumbouya can't get it to go.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Lyles. Out to the right wing. Joseph looking over the floor. The pass to Olynyk. Over Temple. Olynyk can't hit. Pelicans trail by 7. The finish. It's deflected. Tipped away. And, well, Detroit shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Pass to Diallo. Over Hart. Offensive rebound. Olynyk lays it up off the glass. Olynyk's got the lead up to 9 now for Detroit.
Often you find him out on the wing, but Olynyk seizing the opportunity to go inside and dig out that extra possession.
And it's Williamson missing. The Pistons have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And Joseph kicks to Diallo. Jumboya passes to Lyons. Clock at 4. Passes it to Olynyk. Over Williamson. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pistons leading by 11. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And he uses the glass on the layup. Joseph's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, capable from the interior. When Joseph has the space needed to get a shot off, he uses it.
And the Pelicans with possession here. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Now, here's Diallo. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Misses in close. Pelicans trail by 13. Here's Hart. It's good from long range. Hart's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout. And, you know, a chance here to see where the Pelicans sit in the NBA statistically.
And you go back to their ranking in opponents' points per game. Teams just can't seem to put runs together against them. You get a bucket here, a bucket there, but that defense, it just wears on you.
Pass to Stewart. Over to the left wing. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pelicans trail by 10. Graham with the ball. He had 15 points last outing. Ingram. Joseph with the rebound.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
The Pistons haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And the first one at the line is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And Grant drops them both.
And, you know, Grant, a second-round pick, has worked hard for his minutes in the NBA. He's an exceptional athlete who plays with a real edge, a bit of a chip on his shoulder.
Now here's Ingram. 9 points in the game so far. Ingram against Grant. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Pistons.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Pelicans keep it alive. Ingram finds Williamson. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Graham gets a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Grant the pass to Diallo. Back to Grant. He gets that one. Grant's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And here are the Pelicans now, trailing by 13. Graham against Joseph. Graham with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Jackson, he's checked in for Detroit. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Jonas Valanciunas.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
And it's Okafor missing. And so Graham will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 11-point game. Ingram had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Pistons shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Shot by Joseph, no good.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Pelicans trail by 11. Graham, the pass to Hayes. Williamson, the pass to Hayes.
And their offense has all but disappeared this quarter, shooting in the low 30s for the game. They had some success in that first quarter, but not much since then.
Here's Joseph. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Satoransky following the bucket by the Pistons. And Hayes kicks to Graham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. Detroit with the rebound. Stewart's got rebound number 5 here. Jackson with the drive. Shoots over Satoransky. Jackson misses. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Pelicans trail by 11. Now here's Graham. 9 points in the game so far. The dish to Hayes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. Hayes hits them both. Detroit leading by 9. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Monday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Utah Jazz. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that game against San Antonio, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And he makes both free throws. Now Graham, 9 points in the game so far. Ingram outside. Back to Graham. And that one, good.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
And the Pistons with possession here, following the score by New Orleans. Here's Grant. Valanciunas grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 9. Here's Satoransky. And Hayes kicks to Graham. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas. The pass to Satoransky. Here's Graham. Ingram outside. 4 on the shot clock. Over Stewart. Pass to Satoransky. Back to Valanciunas. Satoransky in the corner. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. He's hit again. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Detroit gets called for the foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. So for the Pistons, Doumbouya is checked in for Grant. And Hayes subbed in for Joseph. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Now, here's Satoransky. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Now here's Jackson. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Jackson misses.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Now here's Graham, covered by Hayes. Inside, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Sekou Doumbouya.
Love how Ingram toys with the opposition. Just is unflappable, drawing contact easily on these kinds of shot attempts.
New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better and better.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both shots good from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now here's Hayes. Guarded closely. Good. Hayes has got 6 points.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
And so Graham will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing here by 8. Ingram outside.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Hayes. Makes it off the glass. Hayes has got 4 points this quarter. 1:41 left in the second quarter. Passes it to Graham. Ingram left side. Ingram drawing the double team. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. His 3-pointers off the mark. Pistons leading by 10. Here's Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Man, I love this kid's motor. Josh Jackson works hard all the time, but especially in the paint. Really gets after it and able to draw the foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Hayes. He's got 8. Here's the 3. Jackson misses. And here's the break. Here's Temple. Detroit with the rebound. Lyles got 4 rebounds in this game. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. Hayes dishes to Jackson. Good on the shot. Jackson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Here's Valanciunas after Josh Jackson's bucket. Temple the pass to Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And every team loves getting a night like this out of their big man. Valanciunas is the biggest lion in the Serengeti.
Now here's Jackson. Not a lot of room. And it's Lyles in the corner. Offline with his 3. And so it's the Detroit Pistons ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, you guys have gotten defense into offense. How do you keep that going?
Push the ball. We always want to push the ball. Have to stop. But again, we got to make good decisions. We don't want to come down and give it right back to them and let them run it down our throats at the other end. Run the ball, wings get out and run, pass it ahead, but then make good decisions and attack the basket.
Dwayne, good luck the rest of the way. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7 points. And guys, for the Pistons, and Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
Well, one thing that stands out is how few turnovers they had. The offense looked in control. They were making nice passes, moving the ball, setting screens. Confidence just seemed to build, and the lead did too. They're a very steady team, keeping those turnovers down. That's the big factor.
And Kenny, what do you have to say about the Pelicans?
Well, they're trailing in this game because they're shooting under 35%. Now, I've got to give a lot of credit to the defense, forcing the shooters off their spots and making them feel uncomfortable. But if someone takes something away from you, you have to be able to adapt. So they need a whole new game plan because right now they're in trouble.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Detroit leading by 9. Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. He's out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then there's Devontae Graham. And it's Ingram in at the 2-guard spot. Diallo kicks to Joseph. And a miss there on the triple.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Joseph against Graham. High arcing shot and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jahlil Okafor. The Pelicans have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pistons leading by 7. Outside, Joseph. Down low. Low block shot. And the jumper falls for him. Grant's got 8 points.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
And so Graham will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Feeds to Williamson. Back to Graham. And Graham throws it down hard.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GN.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Now here's Diallo. He's got 8. And, oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Williamson. Kicks to Hayes. Now the pass to Graham. 6 to shoot. Out to the wing. 3-pointer. That one's good. And the Piston lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Valanciunas.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep. Always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Now here's Joseph. He's got 12. Grant the pass to Diallo. Here's Stewart, covered by Hayes. Joseph against Graham. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 6.
Cannot forget to box out Okafor on the glass. I mean, he is relentless in his attack.
Pass to Graham. And Graham throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Stewart passes to Joseph. Grant down low. Working on Williamson.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Here's Williamson. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. The feed to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Valanciunas trying to free himself up.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And it's Ingram missing. Here's Diallo. No good that time. Nice D from Valanciunas.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
The Pelicans have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Hayes, no good on the free throw.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Graham against Joseph. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, because Corey Joseph, when he has the ball, is always in a probing posture, he's hard to guard without fouling at times.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Hayes, he's checked in for Diallo. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Satoransky's checked in for Hayes. And he sinks the second. Pelicans trail by 3. Passes it to Williamson. And here is Graham. With the floater. No good there. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And Hayes throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Valanciunas following the bucket by the Pistons. Ingram attacking. And that one drops. Ingram's got 13.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Pass to Okafor. Over Valanciunas. And it's Okafor missing. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Graham over Hayes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
The first free throw is good. Detroit making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. Good on both. The Pistons leading. And here's Hayes. 10 points for him. Goes back up. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Okafor, the pass to Olynyk. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And it's tied up with that one. Doumbouya is checked in for the Pistons. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Joseph with the ball. He's got 13. To the inside. Here's Okafor. Nice D from Valanciunas. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Williamson kicks to Green. Satoransky in the corner. Over Hayes. The offensive rebound. Valanciunas. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Sekou Doumbouya. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for New Orleans.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Trey Lyles comes in for Okafor, and it's Jackson in for Joseph. Valanciunas hits them both. Pistons trail by 3. And there's the pass to Lyles. On the wing, Jackson. Satoransky covering. Jackson dishes to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Doumbouya passes to Lyles. Over Williamson. Lyles no good. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. That's his first foul of the game. In the bonus, we'll go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Valanciunas hits them both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. It's been quite a game for Jonas Valanciunas.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Pistons trail by 5. Now here's Hayes. 10 points for him. He kicks it to Doumbouya. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
One shot.
The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And Hart has it in the corner. Here's Valanciunas, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Valanciunas has got 11 in the second half. Now Hayes. Kicks it to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the elbow. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Satoransky. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the wing right side. that's blocked. Now Detroit moving it up. They get it again. Here's Doumbouya. That's tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. Ring shot on the way. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle, stolen away. Jumps up, rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
So it's the Pistons now. The Pelicans make their last shot, and the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Hayes. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Pass to Valanciunas. Satoransky against Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Josh Jackson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Trey Lyons. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Temple's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pistons trail by 6. And here's Hayes. He's got 12.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And the first one drops. Hayes hits them both. Here's Temple. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Hart has it in the corner. They get it back. Got a hand on it. Hayes with it. He's got 14. Here's Grant. And he lays it straight in. Grant's got 10 points in the game.
And Grant really embraces contact, relishes it, as a matter of fact. He has no fear going to the rim or going into a shot.
New Orleans in the lead. Passes to Hernan Gomez. Poked loose. Now here's Hayes. Doumbouya kicks to Olynyk. That one doesn't drop. And the jam by Doumbouya.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Satoransky following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's Hart. He can't get it to go. The Pistons go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Jackson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Hernan Gomez finds Satoransky. Back to Hernan Gomez. Now, here's Grant. Tight defense on him. Yep, that one goes. And now a 4-point Detroit lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the Pistons making a change here. Diallo's checked in. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the paint, here's Doumbouya. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doumbouya's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Temple. And the made shot from Sekou Doumbouya. Here's Hart. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously not what they need right now. He's got to score.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And here are the Pelicans now, following the bucket by the Pistons. Hernan Gomez passes to Temple. Lets it go with a 3. New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. This is his first free throw of the game. And that one misses. Devontae Graham's checked in for Josh Hart. Good on the second free throw. 46 seconds left to play here in the third. Now here's Hayes. Graham defending. Here's Olynyk. It's rebounded by Hayes. Pelicans trail by 5. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Over Doumbouya. 3-pointer, Graham. It's rebounded by Hayes. And, well, Detroit shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Now Graham. 2 on the clock. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angles.
And so it's Detroit heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
Solid defense wins this game right here. All right, get the stops and take whatever offense gives us. Keep moving the basketball. Solid.
Well, just taking things one, step at a time, Greg, imploring his guys to be smart with the ball.
A sound strategy. Dwayne Casey proving what a great communicator he is.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Diallo. Also Corey Joseph out there. Doumbouya is out there with Okafor. And it's Stewart in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Graham from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one. Detroit leading by 4. Right side, Joseph to the inside. Here's Doumbouya. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pelicans shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Ingram outside. Four on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. And, well, Detroit shooting 41% for the game. Here's Doumbouya. The Pistons working the ball around now. Back to Diallo. Jacks up a 3. Here's Stewart. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Hayes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Graham, he's open. The 19-footer is on the money. Graham's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
There's the pass to Stewart. Now here's Diallo. He's guarded closely.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Graham surveying the floor. Swiped away. And now the Pistons fast break. He lobs it up. And the jam by Doumbouya.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Ingram kicks to Williamson. Pass to Graham. The teardrop falls in. Graham's got 26 points. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Joseph. Pass to Doumbouya. They shoot again. Pass to Stewart. In the corner, it's Diallo. Outside, Joseph. He kicks it to Doumbouya. 5 to shoot. Back to Joseph. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Stewart with 1 on the clock. It's blocked. Graham with the ball. Now Okafor defending. Ingram wide open. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got his 4th assist in this one. The Pistons have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Okafor trying to get open. Off target at the rim. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Valanciunas, who's checked in for New Orleans. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. 3-pointer, Graham. Rebounded by the Pistons. Okafor's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Diallo. And the jam by Doumbouya.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Ingram passes to Hayes. Now Graham. Charity stripe shot. Here's Valanciunas. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. He was very fired up. He said, look, this is going to be a big win for us. We close this out, and we'll show the rest of the league who we are.
Toomboya can't get it to go. And so Graham will bring it up for the Pelicans. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Diallo the pass to Stewart. Outside, Joseph. Okafor controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Love seeing Okafor stay with that possession. A throwdown like that really deflates the confidence of the opponent.
Graham with the bounce pass. The pass to Ingram. Back to Hayes. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. No good on the three. Detroit's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Toomboya passes to Okafor.
I'll tell you what, coming straight to the NBA after just 1 year at Duke, Okafor making an immediate impact in the NBA.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Okafor. Josh Jackson's checked in for the Pistons. Both free throws good from Okafor. Pelicans trail by 3. Graham kicks to Valanciunas. Pass to Ingram. He dishes it to Williamson. Over Jackson. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Pistons shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Joseph against Graham. Here's Valanciunas. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Okafor. Inside, a slam dunk by Diallo.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Graham against Joseph. They get a hand on it. Here's Stewart. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Pistons lead by 9. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs. That always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters, because now I think they're on to something if we could get that. And, you know, but in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. Pelicans trail by 9. Ingram outside to stop the run, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the Detroit Pistons. And he makes the first. Both free throws good for Ingram. Pistons leading by 7. Outside, Joseph. Now here's Diallo. He's covered by Ingram.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Graham kicks to Valanciunas. Ingram with it. Diallo's there.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Grant outside. Outside, Joseph. No good that time. And New Orleans will come the other way. New Orleans making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. Pelicans trail by 9. Graham with the bounce pass. Here's Williamson. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Grant. And here comes the break. Here's Joseph. And stolen by Graham. And now the Pelicans on the break. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Pistons leading by 9. Diallo the pass to Grant. And the layup's good off the glass. Grant's got 10 points in just the second half.
I like the fact that Grant has steadily, throughout his career, worked on expanding his offensive game. It's really difficult for defenses to match up with his activity.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Count that one.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Outside, Joseph. Grant dishes to Joseph. It's tipped to the right side. Okafor kicks to Joseph. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. The putback. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Outside, Joseph. Three-pointer.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside. Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
And that one falls for Graham.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawing some fouls.
Passes it to Grant. Back to Joseph. 6 to shoot. Grant against Williamson. No good from Grant. Pelicans trail by 8. And the dunk by Williamson.
And what confidence from the big fella. Williamson runs the floor like a deer, and that assertiveness to attack. Love it.
Joseph against Graham. Pass to Stewart. To the middle. He's looking for Okafor and finds him. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Pelicans. And here is Graham. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Williamson in the post. He's covered by Joseph. Three-pointer. Graham drills it from outside. Now it's just a three-point Detroit lead.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Grant the pass to Joseph. Another shot. Here's Stewart. And it's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Graham with the ball. And it's in there.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
The Pistons shooting around 41% on the night. Joseph, the pass to Grant. Hayes with the steal. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Williamson.
Look at this young man come through in the clutch. Zion appearing more than ready to deliver.
And the pass to Okafor. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, they should be looking at a three-point lead, hopefully for them. That miss won't cost them.
Here's Joseph. It falls. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Graham against Joseph. Feeds to Williamson. Down low. Valanciunas. It falls!
And how about Valanciunas coming through here? When it's a big possession, giving it to him is a great idea.
Graham against Joseph. Now, here's Grant. He's covered closely. Diallo kicks to Grant. Over Williamson. Oh, off target. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're behind by 4. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. You know, there is a better game, there is a worse game, but, you know, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is take rebounds, set a screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.